about the
This is
layers.
almost identical in terms of similarity, but from a completely different angle and topic. Was so this is actually similar to the kind of talking and interpreting a conversation a different way too. Kind of connect to a few things, but I with this the group of three, like Luke, Parker, Justin, like and Dan, that Smasher area. The I forget what they were talking about, but they mentioned like Adderall and a few other things that help with like sports enhancing drugs and things like that. And then one of them was like, oh, it also does these effects. And then I made the offhand comment, well, it does a lot of other things too, but we don't talk about those. It's not marketed for those. And then they thought I was like referring to something specific, almost like kind of it was a joke of like, well, we don't talk about those. And I was like, no, I'm just, it's marketed for what it does, but it does a lot. And and then we had a conversation of just eventually they figured out what I was pointing at, but just like the way a drug would be marketed is like, and NyQuil is a good example of it. It like it causes drowsiness, but it gets rid of your sore throat and it does like 10 other things. So they couldn't figure out what to do with it because it has like 10 effects. And then they're like, it makes people sleepy, and it feels heals sore throats, but it does like 8 other things. So let's just market it for those two and call it like a nighttime sore throat healer. It has these other effects. We just won't talk about those. So like you solve these two problems because that's what it's marketed for. They just didn't market it for all the other ones. And then you have all these other effects. So you cause a bunch more problems or like potential things by solving like a minor other thing.